Hey guys, what's going on? It's Riley here with Canadian Dividend Investing, and it's been quite some time, so I'm sorry I didn't keep you guys updated with everything, but basically what I'm doing now is I'm still continuing to do the same thing I was doing before, investing $1,000 into VFV following the S&P 500. I'm just making short videos. I'm a little bit tight for time, so I don't have time to make these long term videos or long videos anymore. But what I'm going to try to do is every month I'm going to go over my total portfolio at least once a month near the beginning of the month, and I'm going to continue bumping out those short form videos for you guys so you can stay updated with what I'm doing. But as you can see, and today we'll make some buys, kind of bring us back to what we were doing before. The Questrade portfolio is up to $17,399. We are up $386, down today $13.44. And again, like I was saying, continued dollar cost average into VFV. If you guys have any questions, concerns, or anything, leave me a comment down below. But I'm gonna have to blur the screen as usual. Stay tuned for the rest of the video because we're gonna be going over my full net worth at 31 years old, and we're gonna be comparing it to 6 months ago when I was 30. So stay tuned for that. I'm going to blur the screen here now, and we're going to jump into some buys today. So again, just continuing to dollar cost average into VFV. Like I've said before, and like I'll say again, if it's not broken, don't fix it. If something's working for you, keep doing it. Another quote that I used to use in my videos all the time is, consistency is key, and it's so true. These things compound over time. If you're consistent with your deposits, consistent with your buys, it's gonna add up over time, and the earlier you do it, the more it has chance to compound. So keep up with the investing, and I recommend investing into VFV, which tracks the S&P 500 index. So the portfolio, again, like I said, up to 17,000 and just hit over 406. And I'm going to be continuing to bump out those short-term videos every week of my buys, and then every month, like I said before, we will be going over my full portfolio update. So I won't go over the full portfolio today. I'm just going to go over the net worth like I was mentioning before, but stay tuned for follow-up videos every month where I go in depth into my portfolios and tell you guys what my plan is moving forward. So I'm just going to cross this out here, and then we're going to go over the full net worth. So what I'm going to do is compare, like I said, to 6 months ago when I was 30. So starting with debt, I have zero debt, and I'd recommend, if you can, stay away from debt. Again, it's just going to eat into your savings, and try to pay off debt as soon as you can. I was very aggressive with my debt payoff, and I got that done within a couple years. Again, I had some student debt and other debt as well. Now, this debt also does not cover the mortgage on my property. I'm just putting in the equity that I have in the property, not the total value. So just keep that in mind as well, because some debt is good debt, and sometimes you need to go into debt, but there's specific scenarios for that. So next one, checking account or cash. I believe last time I had 25K, and now I increased it slightly to 40K. So I have 40K sitting away cash, just to deploy as needed, whether that be to the mortgage or into stocks and investment properties. Now, next one, big one, stocks. Last time I had 275K into stocks, and now we're at 144K. So a little bit of a decrease, or quite a substantial decrease rather, from last time, but this will make sense as we get lower into the values here. Just to give you guys an idea, now I maxed my TFSA, and the rest are in non-registered accounts. Again, stay tuned for next month's video where I go over my full portfolio breakdown. Crypto, last 6 months I had 5K, increased to 6K. I think a little bit of appreciation, and I've been dollar cost averaging into crypto. I've been putting $100 into Bitcoin and Ethereum once every week or so. Next, cars haven't changed at all. Again, I know cars depreciate over time, and I had a couple comments on the last net worth video, why add your cars in here. They are paid off. All my cars are paid off, and I would kind of consider those not necessarily investments, but part of your net worth. I could liquidate them. Not as easy as things like stocks, but if need be, that would be liquidatable, if that's even a word. So the biggest change to net worth compared to the last 6 months is real estate. I have $190,000 equity in a home that I purchased a couple months ago, so very happy about that purchase, and everything's been going really well. There's definitely some changes to owning a home versus renting. There's always something going on, as many of you who own homes know, but big change. And this is, again, just equity that I have in the home, not the total value, and I didn't count the mortgage that I have. It's just the equity I have in the home, if that makes sense. So previously, the total of last 6 months was about $330K, and we are now up to $405,000 in net worth. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know if I should be placing money elsewhere. I think my goals for the next 6 months, and I'll try to update you guys every 6 months with the net worth and everything. My goals for the next 6 months are to pay down the mortgage slightly and equal parts into investing, again, continuing to dollar cost average into VFV, because all of my registered accounts are maxed. I will be, apart from RSP, but that's a different story. Everyone's situation is a little bit different. Me personally, I'm not investing currently in RSP, but a lot of my money is in non-registered accounts, and I'm going to be continuing investing into non-registered accounts as well as paying down the mortgage slightly. So that's my plan moving into the next 6 months. Let me know if you guys have any questions, concerns, or if you have any comments to what I should be doing a little bit differently. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you learned something from today. And again, before I end this video, this is not to boast whatsoever. It's just what I'm doing. I find these videos really interesting, watching other people and how they deploy their different investments and whatnot. So hopefully you can learn something from today, and we'll see you guys in a month or so. But again, I'll be updating every week with those short videos. So have a good day, guys. Nice to see you again, and happy investing.